Okay, I think I'll have to do everything when I need. Just waiting for Jason to come, but not to be occupied. Oh well, if he's not coming, then wait and see. Okay, I wish I can get on with my work, but my work isn't finished yet until the next one. Okay, as soon as Jason is coming in, I think he's about to coming in next. Over here though, should be somewhere else. Well, not quite, unfortunately. Well, not less unfortunate. Right. Not to be settled down, but not to be settled, but okay. We have to make a start then, to get started. I have to get more time to think about when Jason's come in. Who knows? Come in. Hey, Lieutenant. Oh, Jason, you here. I'm so glad to see you, though, Jason. Alright, Jason. We have our plan. But we have to make the ways. We have to make the plan to suppress the MWF thugs. So we have to suppress them with our weapons. I know you got your weapons ready, but in that case, Jason, just to let you know, one of the PCD officers from the local army store has ordered the Scar H with a bayonet rifle in it. It's a very best AR guns, but in that case, if it's not particular, I decided to give everything where all these people who get involved, but not to getting everything what we get sorted. But everything has been changed. Nothing happens. Okay. In that case though, Jason, we get everything what we need. Ready for your task now, Jason. There's a true ways to continue on to the next level. But the level is though, Jason, we're on the Revelation. So we have to suppress the MWF thugs until this is not going to happen when it's done. Apparently, Deputy Lewis and Detective Brandon are on the investigation mission. Because they're on the investigation, they're about to investigating some sources from any of the particulars. But I knew this is not really very precise, like any precise they are. It's a bit different, but not the other ones. So I now know that there is something going on with the other hand, but not in the right place. They're about to replace everything what they had. So none of the above, not everything. So by the way, we had to admit it to make a frequency, so make everything what they are sequence. So we found the sequencer and any other gadgets. So we just got everything. I'll talk to the chief officer, who I just met a long time. So it's been a long time to see you again, Jason. So I ain't gonna tell anybody what they always wanted to do to stop them. So basically, Jason, the only things that we've seen is on the internet. I haven't checked on the post yet, so in that case, checking on the post. So on the outpost. So I'm thinking about there is some kind of real bad happening, but in the most pleasant ways. So in the particular ways that we've seen in the most, but mostly we have just found out that something different between us. So, in that case though, Jason, we get the right things to do. So what are your courses then? Well, some of them are, Jeff. For some reason, if we make our plans, so we have to make the plans to suppress the MWF thugs. So all we have to do is to suppress them. And then we're gonna make them retreat. So we can't treat like this, but we can't just do anything what we wanted. But we wanted to take care of them. That's all we can understand, what's happening all the time. So, but in my opinion, Jefferson, because we never know what we are going to do after this, so it's not a big deal. So I now know that anyone who gets involved for getting their responsibility, so they just act. They're acting like stupid. But they're all stupid, but they're useless. Because I decided to think about, well, they're all these people, but, you know, because John's thugs are about to taking care of every province. Any provinces. Because we had to taking care of MWF. Because one of the MWF thugs are not really, they're all tough. Because they wear the armored, their body armor, so they're always tough. Because they're tough to kill them. So I had to tell Jefferson, it could have been more specific, but I had to admit it. Sometimes it doesn't really matter about why all these people can do this. So I had to decide why all these people do. Because we don't even care why all these people who never get in their places. So we haven't been here like anybody else. And that's it. No more. I see. Maybe it's a high velocity, but not in my vicinity. Nothing serious, Jason. But in that case though, Jason, but the only things we can do this all the time. No matter what it takes, no matter what it wants. They didn't do anything what they had to do is to stop them. I should surprise you to take care of any other particular patients. Or one of the patients are injured. They're all injured a lot. Something must have done so bad. You know. I don't believe it's kind of weird. Yes, we have our plans to suppress the MWF thugs, as we normally do. By that time, we're about to make everything suffered. But we've never been suffered for long, are we? So we never know what we are going to do is to stop the MWF killing everybody. But they're all resisted arrest, but we can arrest them. But we want John alive, especially as we always do. But we had to do this right now. But we had to get a move on for the next challenge. But the next challenge, it should be more difficult to make our own ways to be act, but not to be active everything. But though, we had to make the ways to becoming more insufficient, but the sufficient is always to be better. But not better than the impact, but not just one. Aren't they? Okay, I understand that, Jefferson. I understand everything what I heard from you. Okay? If I have to understand this, there's no way. But there is nothing we can do about it. Because I had to tell not to worry about everything. But in my opinion, it should be more difficult. So I had to make the ways to do this all the time, Jefferson. It could be more difficult than I am. So in that case, Jefferson, let's make it quick. So we can do this. Gotta go.